Okay, now that we've got our head wall built, we're going to apply the piping. And we look at it here in our AutoCAD. It's starting up here, coming down. It's telling me it's an 18-inch corrugated metal pipe. And there's a junction box buried under the pavement here. So we don't know any elevations up that direction. Here at the catch basin, we do know some elevations here. Okay, and it might be easier to go ahead and do the math and write these things down here. So our finished floor is at 844 feet, level one, and that's where we're going to insert these these things. So I'm gonna do the calculations and come up with my heights. Basically, top of the catch basin would be 844 minus 840.39, 3.61 feet. Okay. Now, you remember when we were working on our head wall, our reference line was going to be the center of the pipe. So what we want to do with these on invert out, since this is a 24-inch pipe, we're going to add 1 foot, or we're going to take away 1 foot from this elevation, or add 1 foot to it, sorry. So it's going to be 844 minus 827.4. Which give me a minus 16.6 feet to the center of the pipe on invert out. Okay, invert in minus 829.4 minus 15.6 feet. And then I did that one wrong. I should have subtracted 9 inches instead of 12 inches. So let me do that one again. It'd be 844. And I'll go ahead and take out the 828.4. And then I want to raise that. So I'll subtract 0.75 feet from it. It'll be 14.85 feet. Okay. And this one down here, the head wall, 844 minus 826.8. 17.2 feet. Okay. That just keep me from jumping back and forth. So we go to Revit. I'm on my site plan layer, and I'm going to switch over to wireframe. That way I can see through my topo surface and I can see the location of these pipes, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll go to systems and we're going to go pipe. And what I want to do is I don't know, we don't have to create a new type. We can go with this. We'll go ahead and go with 18 feet, offset of 0. And under my system type, I'm going to change that to other. And we can go into here and go edit type, routing preferences, edit. And we don't have, what we're actually working with is not in here. So you could you could copy one and recreate it. I'm just going to go with ductile iron and set my minimum size at 18, maximum size at 24. And we're not going to have any of the parts or fittings or anything like that. So we'll go okay, okay. We'll go with our 18-inch diameter. And justification, I want that to be center and middle and level 1. Okay. And the offsets, these work from the highest level down to the lowest level. So my start offset, I, I, I had trouble working with it, drawing from lower elevation to upper elevation. So working in reverse from upper to lower works best. So with, I'll start with, I tell you what, I'll start with the 24-inch down here, and that'll be a little easier to show you. So we'll start with our offset being the minus 16.6 feet. And I don't want verticals, so I'm going to go slope, but I'm going to leave slope turned off, so I thought I could change it here. We can change it once we get it drawn in. Okay, so now we come in here and we want to draw it basically from the midpoint of that catch basin line down here. We go to the outside of the head wall. Okay, there's my pipe. And I selected it. I can get my offset right there, so I can put in my lower offset of minus 17.2 feet. And that's still, okay, so it converts it over to inches, okay. Now let's put us in a section view. That kind of goes through the middle of all that stuff. And there's our pipe, okay. All right. I don't want that, I want my site plan. Now this one here, that we're just going to draw it from the junction box down, and we'll do an 18-inch difference in elevations. So my invert in at the catch basin here was 14.85. So that means my elevation up here will go 18 inches higher. So that would be calculator minus 1.5, 13.35. And so let's go back to pipe, change it down to an 18-inch, make my offset 13.3. Great, that's all I need. That's probably why I've been having trouble this morning with Revit not wanting to work right. Okay, so we'll apply that, and then we'll just draw it from the junction box up here. Down to the catch basin. Oh, it didn't select. I've been having a lot of trouble with Revit this morning. Okay, and so there's that pipe. Now we'll change this to our calculation we did for the catch basin inlet, which was minus 14.85 feet.